And welcome back. I am clocking at 2:35 today, which is actually very surprising to me because I don't know how I'm going down in weight. I've ate like more than half a pan of brownies over the course of this week. I'm addicted to the dark chocolate and the deliciousness. And my girlfriend has really mastered how to provide me with that crack. Hitting my warm-up set right now. I like to do a really short, just couple reps, get the blood flowing, move on to something else, get the blood flowing, and then eventually come back to it when I want to start my real workout. I have my workout set up in a way where I do those warm-ups and then I go for essentially my PR for the day. Right, I do the most reps I can. Oh, hit the freaking cage there. But I do the most reps I can. I try to max that out, go till failure, or at least push past what I have written down. And then if I do push past it, I'll up the reps by one. And I've got it set up so that every month or so, it'll go up by one rep as well, just in case I'm plateauing. I have to push myself beyond the limit. But yeah, dumbbell curls. I know mine are pretty unsightly with that mixture, but I've got it mostly balanced out. You can see 25 on one side and it's like 20 on the other, I think. So that gives me a 25 pound if you include the handle. So we're looking at like a 45 to 50 pound dumbbell. I'm really pushing through it right there. And yeah, I'm just experimenting, trying to see what works with this. I've really started to get more consistent with my goals, at least in the gym, and what I'm doing. And even though I'm exhausted, it really does help me. It really helps me throughout the day. Just knowing that I am the kind of person, to myself, I'm the kind of person who can get up, hit my workout. This is a hard thing I'm doing at the start of the day, but it's also a relieving thing, right? It's like, this is the most physically strenuous thing I'm going to do all day. And I'm doing it right now. And I feel like a little bit of a badass. I've just pushed around a lot of weight. Really struggling to get that one up. Yeah, and then I go to work and I'm looking around like nobody knows it, but I just hit all my reps today and I increased the reps I'm hitting by one on those dumbbell curls. So nobody knows it, but I'm a badass. Really appreciate having my belt now. I was trying to do squats without the belt, but it ended up hurting myself pretty bad. I was limping for a while. My lower back was... I have such a long commute to my work and to home that I really want to find ways to take that time to use it. I started this week and this past week trying to call family, even though I want to zone out. That's the thing that is a problem with me, I would say, is that I want to zone out very often when I'm doing something I'm not particularly fond of, or even neutral. But I'm trying to be more present in my life. So I do try to call friends, family, whomever, especially my girlfriend, of course, but call my brother, call my mom, my dad. I spoke to my dad last night on the car ride home, and it was one of the most difficult but necessary conversations I've had in a long time. We have a lot of unresolved issues in our family, and the only way those are going to be resolved is talking it out and hashing it out. I think some of the hard parts is, right, giving advice is easy, but taking the advice is very difficult. I'm not perfect, and I know it. And when I see other people who are also not perfect and are suffering because of that, it's difficult. It's difficult to see. It's like, I don't want to help you, but it plays on my emotions because, I want to help myself. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, telling someone that, like, you're okay, like, you've messed up, you have messed up, but it's okay. Just make the next step the right step. Do something right. And then just keep doing one good thing after another. That's how a good life is, right? It's just one good action followed by another. And you do bad things sometimes, on purpose or not, but you outbalance the bad with how much good you're doing. Anyways, I love doing good like this. It's such a satisfying feeling, getting it over the top. I know that there's more optimal ways to move the weight. That's when it's harder for muscle better. Maybe if I, with what I have at home, it's difficult, but I can really play with the weighted vests and do pull-ups. And that might be a more optimal targeting of muscle. Pull-ups are they're cool to look at, but they're not a satisfying exercise to do. At least not for me. I like the feeling of a compound movement where you're pushing your weight, and at the start and the stop you can feel how it is, and it gets tough in the middle. Something that's even all throughout is more optimal, but it's not satisfying. And ultimately, although I'm here to accomplish some fitness goals, I'm also here just for the pleasure of it and the feeling of losing some weight and being badass. Being badass with it, it's so goofy. I'm very happy to myself. Like, it was not easy to get to this point of having the cage and having the bar, having the weights and having the plates. Like, every single thing was difficult to acquire and set up. And I've been broke. I've been very broke for a long time. I don't know which one. I don't know, between like broke and full, which is the mindset, which is just a lack of funds. But I think broke is on this lack of funds. And I've been broke. So gotta Facebook Marketplace that stuff. This cage is a good find. I think I got ripped off a little bit, considering I could have hired me down, but the price was not that high. I just could be off looking at it fucking really good. Somehow the bar made all the nice though. I have like one of those 1-inch standard bars and like threaded in them. And you'll see the weights go out and everything does standard like with the 1-inch bar. But I really, really love the feeling of a good bar. The way it fits in your hands a lot easier. Your hands get hurt. They start running using stuff, especially a lot of weight. Not to mention that it started to bend. My standard bar is pretty bent. I tried adding in some clips of me resting in between sets. Because there's a lot of resting that goes on. I'd say a good 50% of the time I'm spending there, if not more, is just resting. I'm pushing myself hard. I'm feeling fatigue in my muscles, and I'm not going to be good on my next lift if I don't get my body from doing truth. I'm also doing Duolingo, so playing, trying to mix in Duolingo with my workouts, right? Because I don't love doing it, but it's super necessary for my other goals. My other goals of being bi, tri, quadrilingual. So having it as a way I can work my mind while I'm resting my body, and then I go work my body and rest my mind. But yeah, y'all have a great day.